political discussion. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. There are only 2 points in the world. There are two countries in the world for which the trade deal with United States is not completed. It is not over. Only two countries. Whoever reached America for the trade deal happened. Japan is the only country where trade deal was initiated by United States. Trade deal with the Japan. This discussion was initiated by the United States. Japan is a country which became silent more or less after the 25% tariff was announced in the Japan, and Japan was in mood to go along with the China as far as trade is concerned. Then United States reminded Japan that you have to do trade deal with us. And finally, trade deal happened like this. Okay, trade deal with China is over. Trade deal with United Kingdom is over. Trade deal with Vietnam is over. Trade deal with Indonesia is over. Okay, there are only two countries who tried their best to have a trade deal with United States, and trade deal was pending. And one is India, and one is the European Union. Otherwise, I don't think any country tried to do trade deal with United States. United States is the country which announced the custom tariff on many countries. And in that fashion, almost all countries they kept quiet. They neither retaliated to it nor they accepted it. Means they kept quiet. Only European Union and India, they are trying trade deal. They have been trying trade deal with United States. With India, trade tariff is not announced because for 3 months trade deal is going on and still it is going on. European Union with 30% trade tariff was imposed on the European Union from the Donald Trump. Anyway, European Union was also in a constant discussion with American counterpart as far as trade deal is concerned. And finally, Donald Trump arrived in Scotland, and that opportunity was used by Ursula von der Leyen. She is a madam, she is a lady. She is a lady, and she reached Scotland and she clinched a trade deal with America. Okay, 30% custom tariff was announced against European Union. 30%. And European Union had said that they would think about retaliatory taxes on United States. And it was considered that it would have created an imbalance in the global trade if European Union had started would have started or European Union would have gone for the retaliatory taxes. But anyway, Madam Ursula, she is in Scotland, and they reached to a deal with Donald Trump. Whoever is reaching deal with Donald Trump is doing the deal with them, and this deal happened in synchronization or in synergy with the deal that happened with the Japan. So what is the deal with the Japan is that if Japanese product, if it enters into America, then America would charge 15% custom tariff on it. An American product if enters into Japan, then it will be open market for them, 0%. American product entering into Japan, 0%, and Japanese product entering into America, 15%. Okay, in that fashion, European Union wanted trade deal in the synchronization or similar to Japan, and it happened. Now, trade deal with European Union is finally finalized, whereas trade deal with India it is still hanging now. It is in doldrum, pending condition. But trade deal with European Union is finalized, and European Union product entering into America, they will be charged with 15% tariff the way it is charged with the Japan. And for American product, it will be open market to the Europe. Anyway, 80% of the American product, they were open market to the Europe earlier also. Now, more or less, all American product, they will be like an open market. They will see Europe as open market. And 15% tariff will be imposed on European products entering into America. This is the deal that happened anyway. There is a trade deficit of the trade that is happening with the European Union and America. Last year, I believe, $900 billion, $900 billion, or 950, 970 billion dollars, more or less $1 trillion. $970 billion was the trade between US and European Union last year. And in that fashion, European Union had exported $600 billion and United States had exported $370 billion goods. More or less, America is in trade deficit with European Union for more than $200 billion. Now it had to be compensated. For that reason, America had put 30% tariff on the European Union to compensate that. European Union, it would invest $600 billion investment in America. $600 billion. I don't know it is per year or it is all of the sum. $600 billion investment European Union will do in the America. Not only that, European Union would purchase $750 billion energy products from the America. Maybe like my thermal American company, they will make thermal plant or they will make a nuclear plant or whatsoever to generate energy. This is called investment in energy sector, turbine or whatsoever. So European Union will purchase $750 billion worth energy products from the America in 1 year. 1 year or I don't know. I probably it would be in 1 year only. And European Union would invest $600 billion worth into America. So more or less it can be considered in compensation to the three, to the 230 billion dollar trade deficit that America see with the European Union. Okay, it is considered as the historic trade deal that has happened. Means full Europe is open to American companies now, and America is 15%. It is not less though. 15% tariff is not less though, but it is better than 30% tariff. Okay, now the Mr. Frederick Merz, I believe he is the Chancellor of Germany, and he is quite happy with it. Germany export electronic product and automobile sector into United States. Country like Spain, it export pharmaceutical product, but 15% tariff is excluding the pharmaceutical product. There will be high surcharge or high tariff on the pharmaceutical product. But anyway, when Donald Trump has come to 15% from 30%, then certainly on the pharmaceutical products also it will be less only. This can be considered a historical deal between European Union and United States now. Okay, both parties are completely happy. Scotland, 5 days trip that Donald Trump has made to the Scotland. And Donald Trump, people, if they do not know, Donald Trump is a German from the father side, and he is Scottish from the Scotland from the mother side. So more or less he is at the home only. Anyway, what is other thing here? The only country that is remaining now out of the trade deal who is dying like anything. India is dying like anything. Okay, it is something like that. Someone is hungry and you are avoiding them with the food. That is the condition of India now. Only India is a country who is consistently trying to have a trade deal with United States, and trade deal is not finalized. Indian side are saying that America wants unilateral trade. Unilateral trade, unilateral deal means everything America would be benefited, not the India. That's why it is pending. I don't think so. It is pending because India's associativity with the Russia. India is giving tons of money to the Russia, and they are in a phase to obliterate Russia. So in that fashion, it is going red with the United States. So that's why it is pending. Only India it is pending. Anyway, India is trying to do deal in synergy with the Indonesia. Means 19% tariff, an open market for the American product, and then some 100 to some 50 or 60 billion dollars India has to buy energy product or whatsoever from the America or agricultural product, and it will invest something into the America. This is in synergy with the Indonesia. This is what India is trying. Anyway, I don't know. Miss, what will happen? I don't know. But industry Mr. Piyush Goyal, daily basis, he is giving update that it is progressing. And US counterpart, they have stopped saying it is progressing. I believe till 15 days back, they were saying that it is on final stage. But now they have stopped saying anything. Instead, Donald Trump, 25th time he had said that the ceasefire between India and Pakistan happened because of him only. Miss, he does not want any association with the India. It is something like slapping India. Means if India does not want Donald Trump saying like this and still he is reiterating that he negotiated between India and Pakistan as a third party in the agreement for the Jammu and Kashmir, means India does not want it. And Donald Trump is keep on saying this, means it is like he does not want any deal with India. So it is pending. Only India is pending. Otherwise, it is all right. Donald Trump is fulfilling what he had promised to the Americans. Okay, means it is something like whatever the trade, economic side trade will happen from US to any other country, United States will be benefited heavily, and this is what's going on. If you see Vietnam, then again it is more or less open market for the American companies to the Vietnam and 20% tariff Vietnamese product. Indonesia open market 19% tariff if their product enter into America. Japan open market and 15% tariff if Japanese product enter into America. European Union open market for the American companies and 15% if it enters into America. In addition, they will purchase $750 billion worth energy product and they will invest 600 billion. Similarly, Vietnam would invest something, I believe, otherwise they will purchase $15 billion energy product and $4.5 billion agriculture product. Now, United Kingdom trade deal is over. United Kingdom products entering into America 10% tariff on them. I believe it is again open market for the American companies in United Kingdom. So whatever Donald Trump has promised to the American people, day by day he is fulfilling. Okay, in addition to that, he had said that he will be like a peacekeeper to the world, and he is proving that. India Pakistan ceasefire he brought in. More or less, the Israel and its neighborhood, the peace he has brought, though the path he had taken, the starvation of the people and children, that path is wrong. Otherwise, otherwise there is no war kind of situation now. So more or less he fulfilled. Path is very deadly. It's very deadly and threatening to the Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu's future is concerned. So that is threatening. But whatever, the kind of ceasefire is more or less indirectly it is done. Only Ukraine is pending, and that's why trade deal with India is pending. That has to be waited. Otherwise, Congo Rwanda ceasefire is done. Only Cambodia now Cambodia and Thailand war has erupted. Now Donald Trump is trying his best to bring ceasefire out there. I'm sure about it that ceasefire would happen. If he has promised lot of trade with the Cambodia and Thailand, then probably ceasefire would happen. I mean, Donald Trump is progressing now. This is what I would say. Means day by day he is progressing now. Day by day he is keeping to his promise what he had made to the Americans. What American wants more from Donald Trump? Investment they want more from Donald Trump. So European Union has promised $600 billion investment. Japan has promised $500 billion investment. Like I believe more has to come. If more will come, then certainly it will be extremely greenery side on the American people. They will also be happy, and America will also be happy. Only thing that they will be unhappy, the growth that China is making. Even though American companies they have open world is open market to them, but people will be closed on the buying the Chinese product. Means they will kind of narrow down, or they will tend to buy Chinese product. They will close their deal with the China only as far as actual buying of the product is concerned. Open market does not make much sense. If people they do, after all, people have to buy. If people like Chinese product, then what open market will do? At the end, America and American people will understand that main competition is China, and competition lies within themselves only. There is no outside something. If they make better product, that will be victory for them. The trade deal and investment would not go very long. They have to work more, and they have to work more than Chinese people are working. They have to invent more, and they have to invent more than what Chinese people are inventing.